In this video, you're going to get to try a couple of them: perimeter, area, and volume. What I want you to do is this is not the best drawn rectangle in the world. It's a cubicle though, but I want you to try to work number 2, and then we'll work the answer together. Okay? I want to know the volume first of all, and then what's the surface area of it. In number 1, you're going to do the area of the circle. I'll give you a hint on this one. Look up the formulas on the chart. You can solve this one very simply, just like in the first video. But I want you to try number 2, pause the video, and then we'll come back and work this one. All right, the very first thing it asks for is volume. So volume of a rectangle, okay? Volume of a rectangle is length times width times height. So you'll notice that's a square on the end, or as best I can, because I can tell by the numbers. Length, width, height. So the volume, it's going to be length times width times height, is going to be 4 times 4 and 6. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply those numbers. 6 times 4 times 4. 6 times 4 times 4. Answer, 96 meters cubed. It's a pretty simple question. Now I'm going to take that data that I understand, so that's all of it inside. That was a box. The volume is 96 cubic meters. But when it asks for surface area, you've got to think about something very different. I'm going to paint the outside of it. So that means I've got to paint this side. Well, if I want that, that's an area. So the formula for the area of a rectangle is length times width, right there. So that's easy math. 6 times, well, if all of these are 4s, then that's also a 4. Grab my pen real quick. Then that's a 4. So 6 times 4 is 24. So 24, that's fine. That's what this one is. But if this is a 6, then this is also a 6. Put in the, okay, so this is also a 24. That side's a 24. How many of those sides does this thing have? It has 1, 2, the back side and the underside. So 24 meters squared, and there's 4 of those sides. So that covers the long sides. Now, what about the area of a square? Because that's a square on the end. Area of a square is whatever the side is squared. So 4 times 4 is 16. And there's how many ends? That end and then the one on the end down here. So that's 2 of those. And I bet if I add all that together, I'll have my answer. Well, I know that's 32. 24 times 4 is 96. So added together, 8, 12, 128 meters squared. Painting on the outside, there's 4 long sides. 1, 2. Back side, bottom side, so there's 4 of those sides. And then I have 2 end pieces. Now those are squares, so that's a different formula. Add all that together and I'll get it. Alright, I bet you got it. If not, you can always Google some extra problems of perimeter and area and volume questions for spheres or triangles or cones or whatever the case may be. But all you're doing is using the formula and plugging in.